What's going on, everybody? You'll wait for me to pop this on here in a second. And Kyle Teal. It is Home Run Derby Day. I'm super excited. First of all, thank y'all so much for the support. When you guys go back and rewatch this over the past couple years. Again, graduated college back in May. Doing this. Doing some content, a lot of interviews. If you guys haven't gone and checked out the recent interviews, I did an interview with Soup from Dodger Films. Shout out Mr. Louie for taking time out of his day to do that. Really nice guy. Really down to earth. And did an interview with Mercer pitcher Maverick Torres, UWG point guard Chaz Lewis, and a former MLB pitcher and Alex Sanabia. Played for the Marlins for a few years too. I got some fire stuff that I got from Fanatics Fest. It's been a wild couple months, for sure. I mean, I got to meet Chipper Jones, got to meet Jalen Johnson. That was really cool. But by the way, if you guys are only really tapped into the YouTube, go to Instagram because I just released a MLB Home Run Derby prediction video from former guests such as Austin Kleschka. You may know him as Spidey from Dodger Films, and Bat Boy Shelley from Bat Boys Baseball, Eric Shellhouse. Shout out Eric. Really nice guy as well. Super down to earth as well. Got Travis Bazzana, Kyle Teal, have a Jack Caglianone rookie card, which I'm probably going to get this Caglianone thing framed. Iva Arquette, Brendan Tunick, Eli Willits is a dog right now, hitting like 800 OPS. Jackson Merrill and George Springer. So they gave us some free packs to rip when we were at Dick's Sporting Goods in the Fanatics event. So shout out them. It's really cool. Really cool opportunity. But again, if you guys are now just joining, welcome to the live. Make sure to like and subscribe. What's up, Flaffy? Make sure to drop your MLB Home Run Derby predictions in the chat. I just wanted to kind of preview the MLB Home Run Derby. What's up? What's up, Kaylee? What's up, KJ World? Yeah, drop your MLB Home Run Derby predictions in the chat. I kind of wanted to give my opinions on it. Personally, I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. I'm rooting for what's it called? Jordan Walker. That's his name, Jay Walk. Super excited. That's first, but I've been sitting here. What's up, Jeremiah? There we go. Waiting for my moderators to pop into. Yeah, we got Jordan Walker. We got Bryce Harper. We got Jack Caglianone. We have Wilson Contreras. We have Kyle Schwarber. We have Ben Rice, and we have Junior Caminero. And Munetaka Morikami. So, again, probably one of the most looking forward to derbies in a hot minute. I haven't really been this excited for a derby since probably 2021. So, it's been a minute. It's been about 5 years since I've been really excited for a derby. And, they're going back to the old rules. So I kind of wanted to explain that as well if you guys don't know about the new Home Run Derby rules. They're pretty much going back to outs. Top half from each round make it to the next round. Pulling up the new Home Run Derby rules. Here we go. For the 2026 Home Run Derby, yeah, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. 20 swings each for the 8 players. Round 2 and number finals, 15 swings each. If a player hits a home run on their final swing in a round, they can keep swinging until they fail to homer. Round 1 longest home run distance decides advancement to semifinals. Ties settled by 3 swing off. Semifinals is head-to-head matchup, number 1 and number 4, number 2 and number 3, and 2 finalists each get 15 swings. So it should be a little bit more faster paced. I don't think anybody, obviously, unless, you go absolutely bonkers in the last at bat. You got, I really think there's no chance to beat the home run derby record set by Vlad Jr. a few years ago with 91. So, yeah. Just wanted to pop this in here. But yeah, drop your home run derby predictions down below. We're talking everything All-Star Week in this chat. Nothing really outside of sports, unless you have some podcast questions for me. So, but again, stay tuned. A lot more interviews to come. Probably more Banana Ball guys. Shout out to all the Banana Ball guys who have hopped on the pod. Last month, I got to do my very first in-person content on field. Shout out Fisher Polydorov for getting me out there, and I get to talk to some of the Bananas and Clowns guys in Savannah. So that was really cool. Got to witness Banana Ball games for the very first time. I would love to see a Banana Ball home run derby if that were to ever become an all-star festivity for the Banana Ball Championship League. I'd 100% be down for that for sure. But again, give me your Q&A questions about the derby that's popping up, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. By the way, this derby for the very first time, and I actually like this. I understand a lot of people didn't want to kind of, deter to streaming services like Netflix, but personally I love it. They had the whole Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight on Netflix, a lot of boxing matches. So them having the home run derby on Netflix is good, especially for people who don't have cable. So, and that only watch streaming services. I feel like majority of people have to have Netflix. Or if you just find it, somebody watching it on TikTok and sharing it. That's really the whole thing. That's how I watched it last year with Cal Raleigh winning it. But I did actually want to speak upon that for the home run derby because a lot of people, and I really hate the narrative that the home run derby ruins your swing. I don't think it does. Personally, I think Junior Caminero is going to win it all. Though I would love to see Jordan Walker win it all. They say that the home run derby ruins your swing, and they're all like, oh yeah, Cal Raleigh kind of floundered off in the last half of the 2025 season, and he hasn't been the same in 2026, and it's all because of the home run derby. No, that's because he adjusted his swing over the offseason, and it has not worked. He also has not kept up the same momentum in 2026. But you see, Junior Caminero did participate in the home run derby, made it to the finals last year as a 22-year-old, and he hit 22 home runs in the first half, ended up hitting 23 homers in his 2025 45-homer season campaign, and right now he has 28 in the first half for 2026. So what does that tell you? I don't think it ruins your swing. I really don't. I think that's a big myth amongst the sports and baseball community. So, yeah. But again, drop your home run derby predictions in the chat, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So, channel content. Kind of move this over here. There we go. Let me refresh this YouTube studio. Let's get it live. Let me pop this up. Here we go. MLB HR Derby Preview. Trending. Let's see, just waiting. Here we go. I'm gonna save. Gonna go. Let's go. There we go. But yeah, drop your predictions in the chat or any sort of Q&A you have about the home run derby or sports in general. I'm gonna try and link my Instagram into the chat so people can go follow over there. I'm almost to I'm almost to 700 over there. I'm at a smooth like 4,000 over here. So there we go. But yeah, who do y'all think that I should interview next? Got a good bit of guys who I interviewed for the first half of 2026 and look to continue that strong. Big announcement coming soon to JD Sports Zone. It is finalizing in the works, but it's probably one of the biggest. It's up there with Banana Ball Day going out there to Savannah. So stay tuned for an announcement on that. It's going to be another in-person content potentially in case they cancel the event because it's supposed to come up within the next month and a half, but I have not received word back on how many placements right now. So trying to get as much information on that as I can, and we'll push that out to Instagram. But yeah, I got a lot of more interviews coming. What kind of content would you love to see on YouTube or on Instagram that's not interviews? Because I'm trying to kind of drive a little bit away from that just because I've done a lot of interviews throughout my career. Over 100, probably about 150 by now. And not saying that it's getting boring because I love the interviews. I love hearing different stories from every single guest because not everybody's story is the same. But I would love to try and branch out and do some more in-person stuff and some more like maybe skits or in-person content going to games and stuff. So yeah, just drop your questions and comments. At KJ World. Let me see what's on here. Just gonna view your channel. We're gonna go to the post. There we go. Yeah. Try to get everybody in here. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Now it should get at least a little bit of people in. There we go. Let's try to. There we go. Let's see who pops in the chat now. I'm just trying to share out this link for a little bit. Wait for people to join in here. But yeah, let me pull up. Actually, let me pull up the home run derby stuff and see what we can get to with that. Go to ESPN. Go into here. To lead off for NL, 3 new AL starters. 3 new AL starters. Who's the new AL starters? What is going on, everybody? Yeah, but make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure to drop your MLB home run derby predictions in the chat. Go comment. Yeah, we're kind of doing a preview right now. If you guys are now just joining, let's go to MLB. We're gonna go to home run derby. We might also want to talk about some trade candidates. What's up? Have you ever played WWE 2K19? I have not. But I think the last WWE 2K I've played is probably 2K17. It's been a minute since I played a 2K. I think I played like 2K25 like a couple weeks ago at my buddy's apartment, but yeah, not much recently. Let's see, top trade. Let's go to top trade candidates for the 2026 season. Because I know a lot of people love to talk about the MLB trade deadline when it comes to, and I'm going to read you the top 10 candidates as of right now. We got Tariq Skubal for the Detroit Tigers, Byron Buxton for the Minnesota Twins. I don't think Byron's going to get traded just because, he wants to retire a Twin. And they say every single year that he's going to get traded, and he still has not after, 10 years in the league. Jeremy Pena, I don't know. One more year after 2026, there's going to be a good shot he gets traded. I know the Braves are looking for a new shortstop unless they kind of bank on Jim Jarvis or Ha-Seong Kim to turn it around. The Yankees, I don't know if they're ready to give up on Volpe yet. I know a lot of people are, but that's kind of out there. Joe Ryan out there as well. Cardinals need a strong, solid starting piece and another bullpen piece. Maybe trade Lars Newbar, get a Joe Ryan. I don't know. C.J. Abrams, probably one of the best shortstops up to this point in the season. Offensively and defensively, age 25. He steals a lot of bases. Good five-tool player for C.J. Abrams. Really proven that he's popping his bat this season. Braves, Rays, Yankees, also top trade targets. Reed Detmers. Now, Reed Detmers is not having a terrible season. But, if you look at Reed Detmers, you might ship him off to a Mets or an A's. Jung-Hoo Lee being traded, I don't really know. I know he wants to go to a higher price market, wants to go to a championship caliber team, and the Giants are not that right now. I think you give Vitello another year and see where it goes from there, but I was never high on Vitello from the start. Great college coach. But it does matter if that transitions to the MLB, and it has not so far this season. Phillies, Braves, Guardians would be a solid spot for him if Acuna's out for a longer extended period of time. I don't really know why you'd go to the Phillies. Padres, Diamondbacks, I maybe understand. Guardians, maybe to push for that AL Central spot. Casey Mize, yeah. Looking to get shipped off over there. I know Tigers are going to be big sellers when it comes to this deadline. Luis Ariz, yeah. He's only under club control for the rest of the season. That would be probably his 15 going on there. I don't really know where he'd go. Rays, if the Rays get Luis Ariz, they might be my lock for the American League. The only reason I don't say they're my lock right now, by the way, Kevin Cash, I will stand on this hill, is the best manager in baseball. He doesn't have a star-studded MLB roster like the Dodgers do, or like the Yankees do, or like the Braves do, and is performing at a very high level. So, Aroldis Chapman, old, wouldn't really run. Sonny Gray is older, but having a phenomenal season. I'm really upset he did not make the All-Star team. Was solid for the Cardinals. Having a great season so far, having like a 2-something ERA, early threes, high twos, like a 10-1 record, 10-2 record, and not having as many strikeouts as he normally has at this point in the season. But I feel like he'd be a solid piece. Wilson Contreras is up there as well. Just got shipped off to Boston. I don't know why they would ship him off. I understand that you only have him club control till 27. Josh Hader. Josh Hader used to be probably the best closer, best reliever in all of baseball. And he's kind of like tiered away from that. But I love him. What's up, Banana Ball for Life? What's going on? Appreciate you hopping in. Yankees, Cubs, Blue Jays, say Suzuki, Chapman. I'm going to round out top 20. Jose Soriano, Alcantara, Isaac Paredes, Foster Griffin, and Michael Walker. MLB Home Run Derby, MLB All-Star Break, and any sort of like baseball Q&A or podcast Q&A. That's what I'm talking about today. Because the MLB Home Run Derby is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Netflix. If you guys have not already seen that anywhere on your feeds or on the TV, whatever you get your MLB sources and news from. Hopefully, you guys will get your sports news and sources from JD Sports Zone and enjoy the content that comes on this channel. A lot of big things coming to the channel. A lot more interviews. Another collaboration that you guys are going to love. Collaborative interview. I believe me and Jack Dobbins from the Playoff Push podcast are going to be trying to do another city athlete draft. The last one we did was the Atlanta Athletes Draft of the 2000s. We had former Atlanta Braves pitcher Mr. Jay Jackson on. Shout out Jay, good friend of the podcast. He is in Taiwan doing his Smile Zone, so go check that out. But we're planning to either do Washington, D.C. or Detroit. Waiting for Jack to get back from All-Star break. Go check out my guy, Jack Dobbins, Playoff Push Podcast. He's currently in Philadelphia for the MLB All-Star break. So he's doing some content out there, pushing out amazing content. Yeah, we're planning to either do D.C. or Detroit. I'm not going to say who the guests are, but D.C., probably one of the biggest content creators in all of baseball, and pretty much really all of sports right now. And Detroit is a former Tigers pitcher. We're trying to mixture in some NFL guys, some NBA guys, but NFL and NBA guys are a little bit harder to get. So, yeah, stay tuned for any sort of announcement when it comes to that. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoy our time. Probably going to get off here soon to pull up the Netflix stream. But I want to at least get 30 minutes out of the stream. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to see who's all in here. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, but again, if y'all have any comments, questions to talk about, let me know. Just drop it in the chat. Again, and also, like, Comment your home run derby predictions too. But hope everybody has had a good summer so far. As summer winds down, a lot of people are going back to school. Personally, I just graduated college, so I'm not going back to school, but continuing the job search and putting out more content right now. As much as I can throughout the day. I am doing one job right now, so let me know what you y'all want to see from the channel. I wish I could play music. I don't want to get copyrighted. So, but yeah, drop whatever in the chat. I do want to try doing more Mount Rushmores. Shout out, the Sideline Bros. I saw them. They're putting out amazing content. Mick, Gavin, and Peyton. Hopefully, we see a future collaborative interview as well from them, or from one of them, because they seem like they know ball outside of Mick. I don't know Mick ever gonna watch this, but I apologize for that, Mick. But yeah, drop it in the drop whatever. Even drop some sports hot takes in the chat at this point too. Some start bench cuts. Just really your opinion on any sort of sports take right now. That's just kind of what I want to do. For MLB Home Run Derby Preview, and that goes down to 4. There it goes. I want to show you let me show you guys the cards I got here. Got Connor Griffin. Got Matthias Lacombe. Travis Bazzana. Just because he hadn't debuted for the Guardians yet. So, Kyle Teal, rookie card. One of the guys who's in the Home Run Derby tonight, Mr. Jack Caglianone. Great card there. Iva Arquette. Brendan Tudnick. Eli Willits, the #1 draft pick from last year's MLB draft. Jackson Merrill, Eli Willits, the 18-year-old from playing for the Washington Nationals organization, and George Springer as well. So I thought that was like a really cool addition as well. I gotta go through those old MLB cards that I have right here and here. Let me get those real quick. Yellow basketball cards in here. Not it. Oh, here they are. There we go. Oh, I do want to show one thing that I do have. There we go. We do have a Jimmy Crooks signed card. He's a catcher for the Cardinals organization. Shout out Jimmy Crooks' mom, Mrs. Crooks, for sending me that. I actually met them at a Gwinnett Strikers game, and they were really, really nice people, him and his mom and dad, and she saw that I was the only Cardinals fan there, so sent me a package, which was really, really nice, really super sweet. Let's see, what else? What are the cards do I have? Kevin Alcantara. I think Kevin Alcantara is going to be a dog in the MLB once he finally develops in there. Caden Dana, Billy Cook, Kelvin Alcantara, Sean Burke. Sean Burke is having a great season for the White Sox as well. Rookie card right there. Edgardo Enriquez, Walter Pennington, Brandon Lockridge, Adam Kloffenstein, which I thought Adam Kloffenstein played somewhere else too. I guess not. I guess it was something else. Yeah, he played for the Cardinals for a little bit. Logan Driscoll, JT Ginn, a consistent guy for the Athletics. Yairo Iriarte, Kumar Rocker. I thought Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter were supposed to be like the next goated duo. It was supposed to be like a Noah Syndergaard, Jacob deGrom type of deal. Valente Bellozo, Kiter Montero, Michael Hellman. Doesn't play for the Cardinals anymore, but a rookie Michael Hellman card. Tobias Myers, a Future Stars card. I remember getting all these. George Springer, William Contreras, O'Neill Cruz Stars card, Junior Caminero Stars card. That's probably going to be like a really great card coming down the road. Ellie De La Cruz, Blake Snell, Parker Meadows, Pete Alonso, TJ Friedel, Dominic Fletcher, and then I got to flip this over. Wilyer Abreu. Shout out Wilyer Abreu as well. I believe he was a Gold Glover last season. Andre Payante. Alec Marsh. Mickey Moniak. Mickey Moniak, man. I have a Los Angeles Angels Mickey Moniak, and he's balling out for the Colorado Rockies. I believe if he didn't get injured, he'd probably be an MLB All-Star as well. So shout out to him on having a fantastic season. Victor Robles. I believe Victor Robles retired, if I'm not mistaken. It was either Robles or Michael A. Taylor. 1, 2. John Singleton, Yuri Perez, Marcus Semien, man. Definitely going to be in the MLB Hall of Good later on. Shout out Mr. Bryce Whitlow. Kodai Senga, Michael Conforto, Kerry Carpenter, Mason Miller on the Athletics, a Topps rookie card. Johnny DeLuca, Kyle McCann. What's up, Flaffy? Bo Bichette, Nick Fortes, Joey Bart, like a kind of refractor card. Stuart Fairchild, Drew Waters, Merrill Kelly, which, I want. Juan Yepez, former Cardinal prospect, thought he was going to be great for the organization. Frankie Montes, Ronaldo Lopez, Nolan Gorman, MJ Melendez, Zach Gallen, Yusei Kikuchi, Garrett Crochet, unfortunately saw him go down, Shane Bieber, Lucas Ursig, Landon Knack, Nolan Jones. I kind of do just want to buy a Royals jersey just because of the QT logo on it, because it kind of looks cool. Ramon Arias, Rockies card, Johan Duran, a Dodgers card, Austin Wells, Chas McCormick, Luke Raley, Pirates, Jonathan Cannon, Shane Boz, Ozzy Albies, Mark McGuire, Alex Verdugo. I want to see him back on an MLB organization. Not too sure where he's at right now. Alex Cobb. I believe he's retired, to be honest. I think he is. Johan Rojas. Jason Foley, a friend of the my buddies over at the Swish Podcast pod. Brian Reynolds should be an all-star. Ben Joyce, wish he was healthy. Ben Joyce, I am also going to stick on this. Ben Joyce would be a Mason Miller, Johan Duran, Raisel Iglesias, Riley O'Brien type caliber closer if he stayed healthy. 100% believe that. Alejandro Kirk, Texas thing. Alexander Canario. Spencer Horwitz is having a solid season too. Jonah Bride, David Fry, 2024 David Fry, Nestor Cortez, and Carlos Rodon. So yeah, just let me know what kind of stuff you want to see. But I'm about to end off this pod or end off this live. Again, my prediction probably gonna be Junior Caminero. But I wanna see Jordan Walker win. That's the biggest thing. But y'all make sure to go follow my Instagram. Make sure to go follow JD Sports Zone, Dinger Dudes podcast, Jackson Sports on Air. A lot more content is going to come out soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, subscribe. Almost a 4K on here, almost a 700 on Instagram. I really want to get to 700, as soon as possible. Just going to continue grinding, putting out the content for you guys, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your summer. Whether you're still in school, whether you are just graduating college like me, just graduating high school, have fun in college. It's really is truly the time of your life. Enjoy every single moment, because it's gonna go by like that. So I hope y'all have an amazing day and look forward